This tutorial covers the Allcanplay version of Ode to Joy. Beethoven composed this well-known melody in 1824. We'll be learning it at medium speed, although it can be played faster. Ode to Joy was actually a German poem added to the final movement for a choir to sing, hence the designation Choral Symphony No. 9. Which turned out to be Beethoven's last complete symphony. Originally in the key of D minor, this simplified arrangement is in the key of C, which has no sharps or flats. It's written in 4/4 time, which means there are 4 beats per measure, with a quarter note getting 1 beat. I've grouped it into 4 sections. If you're not familiar with song keys or timing designations, don't worry. You won't need them to play the song. But if you're curious, feel free to look ahead and browse the Reading Music and Practical Music Theory lessons. This small portion of the symphony covers 16 measures, but since the first 3 measures repeat 3 times, I've organized the song into 4 melodic sections with repeat and skip instructions to make the song more compact and easier to learn. Here's how it sounds at medium speed. We'll use the standard Allcanplay finger letters for thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and little. There are 5 instances where we'll tie keys by holding them down, then letting them go. We'll follow the arpeggio arrows up or down as specified. And there will be 3 instances where we repeat a key, indicated by a circled 2. Starting on the C keys in the yellow and green octaves, your hands will remain in 5-finger position throughout the song, so you'll be able to keep your eyes on the song sheet and simply press each finger when you see its letter. If you haven't already, you might want to rainbowize your keyboard to make it easier to know which octaves you'll be playing in. This becomes especially useful when we get to songs that span more than 2 octaves. Section 1 consists of 3 4-beat measures, each beginning with a 1 count. We'll play each hand separately, then combine them together. Begin with the right middle finger on the E key and play it twice, with a heavier downbeat emphasis on the 1 count like this. 1 and 2 and. Next comes the ring, 3 and, followed by the little 4 and. Now we'll reverse direction and follow the arrows down, starting with a heavier downbeat. Little, ring, middle, pointer. Finally we'll play the thumb twice, then follow the arrow up to where we began with our middle. We've used all 5 fingers without even having to look at our hand. Altogether it goes like this. If you'd like, pause the video and play the right hand through slowly until you feel comfortable. Try counting the timing or calling out the finger names as you play. After several repetitions, try to play it with your eyes closed from memory. With our left hand in the yellow octave, we'll hold each key or group of keys for 2 counts, starting with the little and middle played together. 1 and 2 and, followed by the ring, 3 and 4 and, middle, thumb, the little and middle again, finishing with the pointer. Once again, we've used all 5 fingers without having to look at our hand. Altogether, it sounds like this. Putting both hands together, we combine our left little and middle with our right middle, holding the left hand keys while playing the right middle a second time. Next, we'll play both ring fingers together, holding the left ring while playing the right little. Then we'll combine our left middle and right little, then right ring. Next is the left thumb and right middle, then pointer. Now we'll play the left little and middle again, but this time with the right thumb played twice. We end the section with both pointers, then the right middle. From the top, it goes like this. Play section 1 slowly, over and over again, until it feels smooth and comfortable. You'll be playing it twice more in this song, but the nice thing is, you only have to learn it once. Section 2 has just one 4-beat measure. We'll start with our right middle and left thumb. Then we'll tie or hold the thumb while we press our right pointer. We'll finish the thumb and pointer together. Notice the timing is no longer 1 beat per key press. We start with 1 and 2, then and, followed by 3 and 4 and. Remember to count steadily like a metronome and to press slightly harder on the 1 count downbeat. Here's how it sounds at slow speed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The instructions now tell us to repeat section 1, which you already know. Then skip section 2 and go on to play section 3. Section 3 is the longest, with 5 4-beat measures, each beginning on a 1 count. The timing in the first measure matches section 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The second measure has 4 equal beats, like we saw in section 1. Remember, a full beat consists of a number with a plus sign. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The third measure is a bit different since it contains 2 half beats, which means you'll play the right middle and ring more quickly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here it is a little faster. Measure 4 is identical to measure 3, except it ends on the right pointer instead of the right thumb. The fifth measure starts with successive beats, followed by 2 beats for the left thumb by itself. Here's section 3 slowly from the top. The instructions now tell us to once again repeat section 1, but skip sections 2 and 3 and finish with section 4. Section 4 matches timing that we've seen twice before. Basically, it's long, quick, long. The section ends with a 3-note chord in the left hand, in this case, the C chord. As always, the double line marks the end of the song. Notice the similarity of the 3 passages that follow section 1, which occur in section 2, the beginning of section 3, and section 4. Repeating and skipping sections will take some getting used to, so play slowly at first to avoid programming in mistakes as you build muscle memory. Counting out timing may be necessary when you encounter an unfamiliar song or passage, but if you already know the melody, you can simply match its timing to what you hear in your head. You can also search YouTube or other sites online to hear Ode to Joy played at various speeds. As you build your repertoire, you might be excited to share your progress with family and friends. However, if the thought of playing in front of others seems a bit frightening, you'll find stories and tips on overcoming such fears in the Motivation and Performance Anxiety lesson. Of course, there's nothing wrong with playing solely for your own enjoyment. You did the work. You deserve the reward.